Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M53, M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. This one is located on the north spawn of Halluf Encounter, and it's under the command of Angelina75 of OLIMP, and is her second submission to this week's competition to win the weekend line. So let's see how she gets on. Well, 2 marks of excellence on the howitzer. That's the M55, by the way, because it's the 8-inch howitzer. How do I know that? Well, the barrel doesn't extend over the front of the vehicle. If the barrel did, then it was thin and long, then that would be the 155mm gun that you find on the M12, the same artillery piece. 2 marks of excellence, which means Angelina's played this quite a lot, and she's working her way up to the 3rd mark. Probably won't be long now as well. Okay, she's found a good position to fire from. From here, she can actually fire all the way up the valley towards the cap area and lob shells into the area where the enemy tanks will be hiding. And the T-54 has made its way into the cap already, but that might not be a good move. See if Angelina puts a round on him. Okay, there he is. You can just see he's hiding behind the bush. Oh, she got a reset. Yep, she did get a reset. Changing positions to avoid counter battery though. Standard reload for this Arty is 40.27 seconds. Angelina's got that down to 32.8. Now, as I said, it's the 8-inch howitzer, 900 alpha, 52mm of pen, and 10.5 meters on the damage radius. And it's got 12.5 to 28 seconds of stun. She's loaded, ready to go. Okay, wait for him to back up again. Okay, she's decided not to shoot on him. She's actually found a tank that's out in the open. It's the Conqueror. And yes, 324 from that. Now, the trick to actually getting good results in this Arty is to keep a consistent fire rate. That is, just keep pumping those shells out as fast as you can at every enemy tank. You not only get closer to getting a Confederate if you do that, but you rack up the damage and you get very high averages. And that's how you get the marks. Okay, just waiting the last few seconds. She's going to put another round into the Conqueror. He's a perfect target at the moment. He's not moving much about the spot. She fires the round in, he backs into it, takes another hit for 251 this time. Now there's 2 Arty on our team. The other one is match at 155-58. He's gone up onto the northeast corner, whereas we're down at the south and the middle of the map, the east area. Got adequate protection to stop ourselves from being damaged. Now, Angelina is focusing on that Conqueror a lot, but now she's actually decided to put a round into the IS-7. And that's a smart move, because if you do keep hitting the same tank, you've got less chance of actually getting a Confederate. She did a tiny bit of damage to the IS-7, who's being very cautious about coming around that corner. Of course, if the only tank you can see is the one that you keep on hitting, then just keep hitting it until, of course, it expires. But the thing is to try and hit as many different enemy tanks as you can, and that doesn't guarantee you'll get a medal, but it gets closer to a medal the more shells you fire at the enemy. And that's another direct hit. Angelina stays to watch what happens to the shell, because it's important to know and get information on what's actually happening. She's decided to go for a reset now, and with good reason, because obviously it's reached enough capture points that she could get a defender medal if she can get the reset. So she's getting ready. T-54 was last seen in this corner. If she can get a splash on him, that should be enough, and she gets a defender. Rounds out. No reset, so he's not there. He's not exactly where we thought he was. And the Sharpview Chew 4 is going down to the cap area. I think he's seen that he can get a defender medal out of it as well. And so when he gets close, we'll find out. And there he is. He's just been spotted. It's the T-54. Same tank as before. They haven't got a reset yet, but if Angelina can get a shell in there in the next couple of seconds, she will get one. Oh, no, the reset's gone in. And that one hits the rock face. Yes, it looks like one of our teammates, possibly in the ISU 122-2, actually managed to get a shot in to reset the T54. And now the Sharp U204 is trying to get shots in there as well. And T54 didn't like that. And in fact, actually, the Posh 155 takes out the Shah from above. But we can put a shell into this area and really upset the Wash. Rounds out. Long flight time. I think he went down the chute towards the cap area. There's only one in the cap, though, at the moment. Oh, there's two in the cap now. So the Foch has gone into the cap. I also see a TL7 fairly nearby, and he's not taking any precautions, and so he could easily be taken out. Okay, we're almost loaded. This counts as one of your 7 tanks a day. Your healthy diet. Actually, I'm mimicking the 5 pieces of fruit a day that you should actually eat. But yes, try and get as many different tanks as you can. Well, now they are capping at a faster rate, and we do have to send somebody in, or at least get a hit that will actually get a reset. You can see that T-32. We can probably lob a shell onto him, but it's a long flight time. He's using the wreck for cover. Rounds out. Oh, wipeout! Lovely shot. 208, but unfortunately it was killed by Angelina, which means it doesn't count towards the Confederate. But she can probably take out this Scorpion. She needs to keep an eye on that clock, though. Yep, she is actually thinking about it. She's got to work out where she's got to put the shell. Now, it's not likely to be there. I think he is more likely going to put on this side of the rock. And you can see that was a shell there from the back chat. Oh, she got a reset. 47, it counts. She got a reset. She hasn't reset the Bosch. Somebody else did that. But Angelina got the reset on the T-54. And now we're aiming for the 212A on the enemy team. Oh, and their griller, our griller actually, just came across him, wipes him out. So, the Bosch is still there as far as we know. Or is he? No, he's actually gone. He's been taken out, I think. Or am I wrong? No, it is the Bosch that's still in the cap circle. I'm wrong. And he's come out. That's interesting. He's realised that if he stays in the cap, he's likely to get hit because there's a Peregrine and a Guerrilla 15 nearby. And if he stays in there, he's going to be an easy target for them. There's only 3 enemy remaining. The other ones being a T-92 HMC and that TL7. Well, the Guerrilla's taking a quick look. We're the only other one on our team. We're down in this direction. The TL7, though, is in this area as well. Or at least it was last seen in this area. But now might be the time to actually relocate. And it might be a good idea to actually head north towards our teammate in the back chat, but not just to the north of the map, and reposition somewhere. Oh, and there's the Foch. He's been spotted. So get to a firing position. That'll do. Can we get a shot on the Foch? Not really. Very difficult. Okay, so has he gone around the corner? I think he's gone around the corner. He might actually be in our frame of at the moment, but we just can't see him because nobody's spotting him. I think the Peregrine's going to be the one to spot him, and Angelina's going to have to try and put a shell in. She's told her teammate where's to aim. Oh, there he is. Okay, go for it. Rounds out. Long flight time, and she splashes him to death. That's her 3rd kill of the game. And that's an important one because now he's gone. There's only the TL7 and the Arty. The TL7 is going to be a problem though. He's tier 9. Now reposition to the north. Oh, she's been spotted. Now she needs to let her teammates know she's weaving to avoid being hit easily. That must be the TL7 who spotted her. We just lost the Peregrine though, and it was the TL7 who killed. So I think he's down in the valley and he saw us cutting across the top. Now if we do cut across here to get into the cap area to force the TL7 to come and defend his cap, then obviously it's the Gorilla that we're hoping will come to our rescue. Remember, they've got the T92 HMC. We're not spotted at the moment as far as we know. If anything, the T92 is actually going to fire to the same spot on the cliff. They found the TL7. Now, can the Batchat get a shot on him as well? Okay, I think we can do a shotgun. It's going to be very difficult though. We won't get a huge amount of damage, but it might be enough to enable the Gorilla. Now he's gone behind the rock. He's repositioning at the moment. Yep, I pulled back a bit behind the rock. The Batchat, well, he's behind us. So we're both capping, but he's got to get a reset soon. And there he is. He's coming up to try and get the kill. Manually aimed. Lovely shot. Pull back. That's it. Oh, the kill shot comes in from the Gorilla. And now we need to move. We need to get away from this spot because the T92 will aim at us. Now he knows where we are. So go to the other side. Oh, T92's in sight. And the Gorilla, I think, is going to go for him. We could actually shoot from here. It's going to be a difficult shot, though. You need to move further away from the rock. He's changing positions. Angelina's changing position, I should say. She did very well in this game. Okay, here we go. There's the Gorilla. There's the Gorilla. There's the T92. Got a red line. It's in the way. That, I think, was the Batchat doing that. Because the Gorilla would have finished him off completely. And he got him! That's it. The game's over. We've won. Very well played. Here's the end of battle results. And that was a second-class tanker for Angelina75 of OLIMP in the M53 M55. She managed to get a bruiser medal as well for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she got 8. And her win rate from the game was 3,038. So how does this compare to the previous replays she sent in on the contest? Well, last one she sent in was the Batchat 155.58 on Insk. And she also got a second class and a bruiser on that one. But in this game, she only got 1,612 on the base XP. And on this one, or base XP, the win 8 rather. And on this one, the win 8 was 3,038. So she's massively improved on this one. And she said use the W key to win. Let's have a look at team score. Well, she didn't get the highest damage in the game. No, that went to the Scorpion on the enemy team. 3,895 hit points to him. 3,840 went to the Foch 155. And the third highest was the Gorilla 15 on our team with 3,552. When it came to Angelina, 2,316 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, though, you can see that the Gorilla actually came second. The Foch 155 managed 5 kills. The Gorilla 15 got 4. Angelina got 3 in third place, alongside the ISU 152K, the premium tank destroyer. And on the enemy team, their TL7 got 3 kills as well. And when it came to base XP, Angelina's also in 4th place there because Gonzalo managed 1,047, whereas the ISU 1222 managed 881, And then we've got the Gorilla 15 getting 848, with Angelina just behind with 819. She fired only 13 rounds, so not a huge amount actually, but enough to get a good result. 4 direct hits, no penetrations, but 11 splash. Damage of 2,316, of which 1,931 were up more than 300 meters. The difference being that close shot, the shotgun on the TL7. She damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3, and she got 884 hit points of stun assist off 8 stuns. She got 49 capture points and 50 defensive points when she reset the cap. On a premium account, she actually made 63,144 credits for the game. And she also picked up 50,000 for mission completion events during that game as well. And on top of that, 2,457 experience points as well for the entire game. Now, what we didn't see during the game was that the Gorilla 15 on our team, who actually came highest on our table, actually did ram kill and self-annihilate with the T92 HMC. He ran into that guy and took him out. We didn't see it, but it was only the Artys that were left alive at the end of the game. So it's Arty for the win, and only Arty survived the game, which is as it should be, really. So let's have a look at that and compare that to the What Garage figures. So if we go here, that gives us the bat shot. And here's the What Garage. We can see the damage that Angelina did was over 2,000, if I remember correctly. Let's go back again to see that. Okay, we can see that Angelina managed 2,316 damage, and she got 819 on the XP. So if we go to here, we can see that 2,300, she's on the second mark level at the moment on the average damage she needs to get the mark. So she's still a little way from getting the third mark, but she's on the route. When it came to the XP though, she only got a second class. She needed 917 to get the first class, and we can see here that she only got 819. So still got a little way to go, a bit more damage needed. I think if she'd maybe managed to get a better position to actually shoot, if she'd gone over where the batch at 155, 58 was, she probably wouldn't have got the reset on the T54 as easily. But I think she probably would have hit more of the enemy tanks up in the northwest corner of the map. That's why I think that corner is actually much better for getting huge amounts of damage, especially when the enemy makes a push, as they did towards the end of the game, because you're going to be hitting a lot of tanks that are hiding behind the rocks. So that makes it easier to get the XPs and, of course, the credits from the damage. So, yes, that was... if you look at those figures, you can see that Angelina is actually... She did do the win 8 in that game, so she just needs to get a bit more on the XP, to the base XP, to get the Mastery, the Ace Tanker, and to get the third mark up to 3,000 damage average. So I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And hopefully, Talon1958 will be sending in a replay very soon. Because if he doesn't, Angelina's going to win this week very easily indeed. Thanks for watching.